And then when the thing is done, you give it to people, and particularly an editor. And one of the things I'm asked sometimes about editing, the more successful that you get, the more important it is to listen to an editor who won't let you hang yourself in Times Square.
Write things you care about. You know, I get puzzled and lost when people start asking me questions about what they should be writing for the market, or whatever. There is no market. There's nobody in the whole world of marketing ever would have woken up one day and said, a series of unfortunate events is exactly what the world needs.
Yeah.
The second thing is you have to practice. Writing is like a sport. It's like athletics. If you don't practice, you don't get any better. You can't just talk about doing it. You have to actually sit in the chair and get out the keyboard or get out the pad of paper and actually write. If you can do a little bit every day, that's great. It doesn't have to be a lot, but even a page a day will build up your writing muscles and you'll get better at what you're doing.
The thing that I thought, the moment you decide you're going to have a rug that flies through the air, is you must immediately ask yourself realistic questions about it. What would that be like? You know, if you were standing on a carpet and it levitated, would it be difficult to keep your balance? Would the carpet be rigid, or would the movement of the air under the carpet make the carpet undulate? And I think the moment you start asking yourself those kind of practical, real-world questions, the flying carpet becomes believable. You know, it becomes a thing that might exist.
As I say in the forward, it's about teaching yourself that everything is interesting, because our natural inclination as humans is, when we're confronted with things, we immediately try to edit. We have to edit, right? And we have to sort of dismiss things and say, I'm not interested in that, and not interested in that. You have to reverse that very common human desire to edit and just to surrender and just to
say everything is interesting. All I have to do is show it.
Is ask questions, is follow up.